As far as preparation, I mean, I'm sure it's been said tons of times that no missionary ever feels like they've really prepared enough when they enter the MTC, because you're like, oh my gosh, there are all these things I didn't know, and now I'm supposed to go out and teach it. But I think something that I did to prepare that really made a difference for me was to kind of have a shift in how I saw people, just becoming more concerned for their welfare, really learning to love them for who they are and where they're at in their lives. I think that made the biggest difference for me, because having that sort of personal culture of love, of charity, I think makes the biggest difference, and it opens the door to effective learning as a missionary, effective teaching as a missionary, because then you can be humble, you can know what Heavenly Father wants for His children. I think that's what really made the biggest difference for me. And I didn't read the Preach My Gospel as much as I should have at the beginning, but it was really remarkable that even the little bit that I had read before I went into the MTC really stuck with me. And as I studied it throughout my mission, I thought that it would get kind of stale, kind of stagnant, but it never did. It was neat how it was just like the scriptures, that whatever situation I was in, or that my companion and I were in, it would be different. It would point out, it would shed light in a different way on a different situation, because of what we needed at the time and what our investigators needed. As far as the MTC, it was really cool. I was only there for 3 weeks, so I got to be in the advanced Spanish class because I knew Spanish before. That was really cool because I got to be with so many, especially elders and a few sisters that had spoken Spanish before, and they had a bunch of different insights about Hispanic culture to help us all prepare to serve Spanish-speaking populations. I think I struggled a lot with how to. I guess I just struggled with self-mastery more than anything. I got really frustrated with myself, and I think that that's what every missionary goes through. Something that I found to be really hard was to figure out how to use my free thinking time. Because I was just used to, when I'm not actively doing something, just kind of zoning out and thinking about something else. And I started feeling like, you know what, I'm on the Lord's time, so maybe I should shape up a little and start focusing on something else. And it got a lot easier once I was in my mission, because then I had investigators to really think about, and there were so many options just to throw myself into for the work. And so that was really helpful. But being in the MTC was a really good time to just kind of reset my brain and prepare myself to work and to sacrifice. And I hadn't really realized, you always hear a mission is hard work. But I don't know if you can ever really prepare yourself for how hard it is, and how fulfilling it is to give it everything you have, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's incredibly rewarding. Hard, but rewarding.